Hi, Sagittarius. Hi, all of you Sagittarius people out there. Happy New Year to you. I know we're into the 13th, but still Happy New Year. This is your general tarot card reading for January 2022. It's a little late, but the way I do my readings, it goes all throughout the month. So some of the things that I may say, the cards I may pull may have already happened to you at the beginning of the month, but we have the rest of the month to complete a full reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use oracle cards from Work Your Light Oracle and also oracle cards from postcards from Spirit. That's how I'm going to start off the reading. Then I'm going to get into tarot. If there's any clarifiers that need to be made, I'll use the Everyday Tarot deck. So I'm going to put these aside right now. And lastly, but not least, I'll do the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck for your last oracle message. Have to drink some tea. Excuse me. So I hope everyone's holidays went well as it can go in this pandemic, but I hope you still found ways to enjoy yourself and bring in and celebrate that we made another year. Okay, so let's see what's going to be your first message from Work Your Light Oracle card. I'm going to read it from the book, Sagittarius. And let's see. The other signs was getting 2 and 3 cards. So I'm really just wanting one. But I mean, if it gets 2 cards, I'll take it. It must be what's meant to be. Let's see what message Sagittarius gets for January 2000. Okay, it came out. And it was just one. January 2022. You guys have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for a lifetime. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for a lifetime. Let's see what that means. The Age of Light 86. Mystics and sages throughout the ages have predicted this period of history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. There is no mistake that you are supposed to be here at this great time. You are supposed to be here at this time of great change. If you ever feel unprepared or daunted by a path that is calling you, know this: you've been training for lifetimes. You're way more than the days that have breathed through you in this life. You're also all of the lifetimes that came before. All these experiences have polished your soul into the most magnificent expression that is your authentic self. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul is 1,000,000 times more intricate than that. If you put together all the fingerprints of all the people you have been, you would not even get close to fathoming how much of a unique masterpiece you are. You came into a clear soul plan. You came in with wisdom beyond your years. This is a part of you that longs to be seen. This is the part of you that is ready to step forward. This is ready to emerge. That is ready to emerge. This is not the lifetime to stay hidden, Sagittarius, but to step forth, be seen, and rise. So basically, you know how people say, I think I was born at the wrong time or something. Nope. I think we all are born at the right time, and it's your time to shine. With all the knowledge that you acquired, even if you don't believe in past lifetimes, just the knowledge that you acquired over this lifetime is enough. for your light to shine and people to be drawn to you, Sagittarius. Just have to make sure you're with positive people, because if you're around a lot of negativity, a lot of them like to feed off of your light, your positivity, but you can't let that happen because they don't know how to replenish your light. Only you do. So let's see what comes out in postcards from Spirit for Sagittarius. And then we're going to get into the tarot reading. Okay. That's too many. There was 4, guys. I'm not going to do all 4. If it was 2, I may have. So some of them still might come out. The most important ones, please, that Sagittarius needs to hear. Postcards from Spirit for Sagittarius. They're coming out again. It wasn't 4 this time, it was 3, so I have to take it. This front part looks like it says, "You shine brightly." I don't know if you guys can see that. You shine brightly. Dearest you, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. But grateful, praise things before they manifest. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest. And always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith and a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty so you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we're listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. Yeah, so I always stress the importance of change of prayer on my channel, because there really is a higher source, God, Jesus, it's their angels. They listen. That's like some of the fundamentals that was taught to us as children, and it still stands. The next card says, "Love your dreams." The next postcard, "Love your dreams, Sagittarius." Intimacy is scary at times. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear from others. Now it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one, that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to Spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy. Let me do it over. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. Loving you so much. So yeah, that's basically saying be authentic with your feelings, your emotions towards people. If you love somebody, don't hesitate to let them know. You know, any hurt feelings, let that out too. Even if you can't tell the person, you can speak in other ways, write it down in the journal, you know. But it's just about being your authentic self. The last card says, I can't see it. I think it said you are loved. Somebody could tell me before I see it here. You are loved. It's the last postcard from Spirit. And this is all the messages they wanted to come out to you because, like I said, 2 and 3 have been coming out in each read. It says, Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. You may need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. But we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or tricky enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part of everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so much. So saying, you know, you went from being your authentic self in this postcard from Spirit to maybe lighten the load. And your authentic self, you know, expects help. So it doesn't hurt to ask for any help, Sagittarius. You know, I don't know if it's the way you want to say it, the way you want to approach help, but this is a time to call on people to help you in certain situations. Because I know most Sagittarius are very independent and don't like to ask for help. But we're all here on earth together to complete our missions together. So asking for help is nothing wrong with it. So we're going to get into our tarot, Sagittarius, and then we will pull one Keepers of the Light Oracle. Now, I don't know whether this is going to be a love reading, a career reading, or just, it is a general, but it might just be a general reading, like a check-in. I never know until the cards come out. But I might start doing, and this is a big might, I might start doing love readings separately from the general all-around monthly tarot. All right, let's get started with you, Sagittarius. Okay. First card out. You're here, Temperance. You're listening. First card out is Temperance. You're here, Sagittarius. This is your card. January is a month that you're going to feel empowered on many levels. I have to pull out more cards to see, but you came out right the first card in your reading. So you do feel like you're how did that card say? The card, the postcard from Spirit, it said being your authentic self. I believe you guys are your own authentic self, Sagittarius. There you are in the card, mixing water over the earth and into the ethers. Balancing. You're balancing everything right now. And you're doing a good job of it, Sagittarius. see what else comes out. If these don't want to talk to me, I have to go upstairs and get my... Here we go. Okay. You have the page of... I'm sorry, you have the 8 of Rods. You're going to be getting news fast incoming. You may have to do a slight travel when you hear this news come in. Sagittarius, it could be just across town, but you are communicating with someone about a certain situation. Next up is the Page of Wands. Definitely, this is something that you may take action on. I don't see you conversing around a lot of people on why you should take this action, because it looks like these 8 swords, who are all, 8 wands, they're always being set from somebody. They have all the information in it that they need. And it looks like you guys might decide, I'm just saying might, but might decide to grab an offer, because he's bringing in information, telling you details about all this conversation that's happening about you, Sagittarius. So that looks good. And the Page of Wands is something new and creative. So you might be going towards something new. But I'm looking at Temperance, and her face is turned towards it. Turn towards this newness. And so is the Page of Wands. So I think you would need more talk in order to get to that place. If it's a new job, if it's a new relationship, you would basically need more talk. And that's why this 8 of Page is in between communication. So you'll be communicating with someone. It may be another fire sign. It could be a younger fire sign. But I just noticed that they weren't facing each other. Come on, talk cards. So I don't know if there was a disagreement, or just not seeing eye to eye, or just not believing that the person wants to travel down a certain road with you, with Temperance and with the Page of Wands. But there's going to be communication. I don't think it's going to be somebody that says, I had an opportunity, but we weren't talking at the minute, and so I gave it to somebody else. I don't think it's going to be anything like that, because the communication is dead smack between the Page and the Temperance. The next card you got out is the Queen. What am I saying? 6 of Pentacles. You got out the 6 of Pentacles, guys. So that's beautiful. And it comes right under your card. It comes right under Temperance, where Temperance is emotionally balancing a person. I should put this up here. Let me see. Yeah, Temperance is balancing the situation, making it better. And then the 6 of Pentacles is bringing in the finance. So it could be a job. I don't know if you've got headhunters or if you've been going looking for jobs in different areas. But it looks like something is going to come through for you guys. And I would say shortly. I would say shortly. Let's see what comes out. Like I said, you're going to have more than enough to give. It seems like something that you've been plotting on to make a big change. Okay. Right in the middle of your reading, you have the King of Wands. It's not gender specific, male or female. You are totally in your glory. The King of Wands could be also Aries, Leo, and of course you, Sagittarius. You're going to hold firm in what you believe. And what you believe is right. You have enough supply to help other people. But not just that. You're going to be helped with the King of Wands. The king gathers into his kingdom. He doesn't deplete his kingdom. So you're showing up really strong. And like I said, you showed up with the Temperance. So those are your Pentacles and your Wands. We have 3 Wands cards, which means you'll be taking a lot of action this month. You might not think so, or maybe at the beginning of the month, the first, week and a half of the month. You might have been taking a lot of action, but now you're trying to decide. With the Page of Wands, it's almost like he got the information he knows right here through the 8 of Rods, and now he's taking one and surveying, seeing where to go. Pages bring news too. So yeah, you could most likely, here's this card. The 5 of Cups, mourning over something. You could be mourning over anything, Sagittarius. You could be mourning over not working anymore. You could be mourning over a recent breakup. The list goes on and on. A sick animal. But the thing about it is you can't stay in this energy of the 2 cups that's spilled over. You have 2 here. And those 2 cups always remind me of the 2 of Cups, which is love. So right under the Page of Wands, you have the 4 of Cups. So, and sometimes during the month of November, you feel like that you've just depleted all you had instead of paying attention and see, oh, I do have those 2 cups. You know, I can go home instead of mourning those ones that spilled over. And it's right under the Page of Wands, which is letting me know with the 5 of Cups that you may be a little hesitant to move on. But I would say take that leap of faith. All cards are pointing towards it. Too many cards. All cards are pointing towards it. For you taking a leap of faith. You got the Moon. So you have 2 major arcanas. You got the Moon. Everything is not being eliminated to you. And I don't know if it's a job situation. You may not know everything that you could know or should know, maybe to make things run smoothly. If a school, college situation, you just feel like you know there are more answers and that you want to seek more answers. But the sun always comes out. This is hidden blessings also. Sometimes when you walk through the night, you fear all kinds of stuff that's not really there. So it's telling you this again. Moon card is about intuition. Things you don't quite know yet, but they're there. So something might be coming towards you. A gift may be coming towards you, Sagittarius. And it could do around a Cancer full moon. I'm not going to put that much of a date on it, but oh, this is the new moon, so it's a new moon coming up. So forgive me about that, Cancer full moon. The next card you have is Major Arcana, the Sun. So it gets better for you. So some things, maybe you have to pull back for a little. Sagittarius, just pull back. I'm not saying be Mr. or Mrs. Momo. Just pull back because you have happiness and contentment. The sun is shining. The animals are happy. They're feeding. You know, what else is in this card? Flowers are growing. The children are all playing. So with the sun card, you can, you know, manifest any type of happy situation you want. And it could be some of y'all's significant other's birthday or children's birthday. But it's going to be pivotal because it's at the last row and it is a major arcana. So you might have somebody's birthday you're celebrating in the month of January, which I'm all for. But the reading looks really good. You're in your power. You came right in. First card out. And you're going to start getting messages. One more card for Sagittarius. So you got the moon and the sun. You'll be able to see things clearly because the moon also illuminates things. What you thought you couldn't see so well, you will be seeing well in the month of January, going into February 2022. All right, Sag, let's see. Sometimes Spirit has me shuffling these decks until exactly the right card comes out. And here we go. The Magician. Wonderful. You will be using every skill you have, Sagittarius, to make things more possible in your life. With the Magician coming out. And he's coming out right after the sun. And under the Five of Cups. You're going to realize that there's no need to cry over spilled milk. That much is coming. And I just peeked at the bottom of the deck. And you have the Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the World card. So you're at some kind of completion. Some kind of completion. And the money is going to be fine for you, Sagittarius. I know a lot of us worry over that. But the money is definitely going to be fine. You're going to have enough to give to somebody else. Now, whether you choose to or not, that's another story. But you will have enough to give. And I think you'll feel good that you are helping people. And it doesn't always have to be with money. Remember that. It can be with time. It can be just conversation. It can be anything. It doesn't always have to be money just because Pentacles was showed. But like I said, King of Wands, sitting pretty right smack in the middle of your deck. King of Wands. So this is really beautiful. And I rarely get a card where the Magician comes out first. But maybe you have to do some tricks to get yourself out of this Five of Cup energy and turn around and see that those two cups, they symbolize love. You know, I always wondered about this card and said, was he mourning over those 3 cups and then somebody ran up behind him and placed 2 cups? Whatever the case may be, he has them. So whatever the case may be, you have them. You have 2 full cups. Okay, so let's go see. Major Arcana of the Sun, Major Arcana of the Moon, Major Arcana of Temperance. You stepped into your reading twice with the Temperance card and the King of Wands. Information is coming to you and it's coming to you quick throughout the month of January. You are tempted to take that first step. Maybe you want to hear more because pages listen and gather up information. Maybe you want to hear more about this situation, but it looks like you're going to go ahead and do it. And it's going to put you in a spot where you personally will not have to beg. God bless the people out there who have to ask for their meals. But yeah, it really looks like you'll be able to share and have some for yourself. And that's what puts you in that right mood. That's what puts you more feeling of yourself. You have it here, you have it here. And then that diagonal row leads to the Magician. You're going to be able to manifest anything that you like, Sagittarius. You know, as long as it's done in good faith, in good faith. So that was your reading for January 2022. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You can leave me a comment if you like. And if you want a personal private reading through Harry's World, you can just email it at Harry's World South Street at gmail.com, I believe. But I have the information, in South Street is spelled Southst. So I'm going to sign off here. It was an interesting read. It was a very good read. And especially after I went through the bottom of the deck and I saw this World card. That's Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. I saw the Wheel of Fortune card at the very bottom. And the Miser card. So in near distant, try not to be so, hold on to everything so tight. I think you guys are learning that lesson, but every once in a while, reminders come about. Then having many choices and not knowing which to pick. That's when you're going to use your inner guide, your niggle, as the book said. And then you have the Page of Discs. So there's another new opportunity. You have the Page of Wands and the Page of Discs. There's another opportunity coming towards you, of course, money-wise. So, okay, I'm rambling on, but this was such a good read, and I'm glad I did it. So you take care, Sagittarius. I wish you a happy 2022, safe and happy with family. Take care.